Good evening. Today is Friday, June 30th, 2017, and we are honored to have here in studio, Leggy. What's up? You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Leggy, and I heard that you all knew each other since you were 14 years old. Is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Veronique, when you were 14, what could I catch you doing for fun or otherwise?
Playing music with Kerstin in her parents' basement. Mm-hmm. Her dad owned like a backlighting company, so he had instruments everywhere. So we just started fooling around with the instruments.
You and Kerstin were both friends, and Chris also?
We went to high school together, and then Chris lived in Kerstin's neighborhood.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, like a mile away from me.
Did any of you have any other hobbies besides music, like drawing or?
Well, I can remember Veronique. This is early YouTube culture. I can remember her making YouTube videos with her sister, and I just watched them.
Are they still
like
up?
A fangirl.
Can we find them?
Chris was a fangirl.
Yeah.
Our first band had like a Zanga page because.
What's that?
Oh my God, you make me feel old.
But it's the second time someone's asked us what a Zanga is, and every time
it's like before MySpace. It was like a live journal thing. But yeah, our band had a Zanga, and we would post like, we're having a practice today, and Chris would be the only person who commented and was like, awesome.
Yeah, the only
that's like my first memory of Chris Campbell.
And then he just like weaved his way into the band.
Yeah,
like,
after years of trying
like
to
10
play
years
with
later.
them.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 10 years later.
That's pretty cool. Chris, tell me about you when you were a little kid. Well, not a little kid, an adolescent. What were you doing for fun?
I don't know. I was like a nerd. Just watched like a bunch of like movies.
You collected VHSs.
Collected them on VHSs. Tried to play music with them unsuccessfully. But yeah, didn't really do much.
Well, that's really cool. When you guys are playing older songs, do you still feel connected to them because you're such good friends? Or is it kind of harder for you to kind of travel back in time mentally?
I think I feel connected to them specifically because of the lyrics, and I still have a emotional reaction to like singing those words, but I don't know, some older songs were just kind of, we play so often, we've like played for years, so we're like, I don't know.
Well, our one early EP was named after the house we were all living in together, Cavity Castle, which kind of just like defines this 2-year period in our lives. So like I can hear those lyrics. I know like when during those 2 years.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a time capsule, but it's also very much a part of you personally.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so let's kick off with more music.
Okay.
I thought you said it was okay to kiss.
You're watching Audiotree Live. Awesome stuff, guys. So this is a question for Veronique and Kerstin. I read that you were co-class presidents and also started a club together. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that process?
Well, we went to an all-girls high school, and there was a Young Republicans club that had been there since like the 70s, and there was no Young Democrats club. And we were like, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So we
started it.
You know,
We were sophomores, and then we were presidents of that for 3 years.
We ran for class president twice. Technically, we won both times, but the first time we weren't actually on the ballot. We won as a write-in because we had really funny posters There were supposed to be like parody posters.
We were like on the meme game, like
Yeah, like early
2000.
memes. Yeah.
Would you say that you invented memes?
I can't say that. But
So,
But anyways, I was only actually her co-president for a month because I was impeached by the disciplinarian for my
what happened?
disciplinary record.
she was cutting class. You're cutting
Yeah.
art class.
You had better stuff to do. You had
I
to
cut a
make
class.
music and stuff, so it's
Yeah.
fine. So you ran together.
I still put that on my
Yeah.
college application though.
Was that allowed to run together, or are you just
Yeah,
like
you
really
can run as
glued?
co-presidents.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So how does your ambition, like together as a team, kind of tie into what you do as adults? Because clearly you're very go-gettery. I mean, you're in a band that tours and has records and lots of music out. So does that attitude kind of translate into now?
Definitely. I mean, I think when I was like seriously considering starting a band, taking it seriously, it was like without a doubt it was gonna be with Kerstin, and then like Chris. It ended up like we had been our good friend, and then we all ended up moving in together, and it was like, well, this makes sense.
He was also our first choice drummer.
He was our first choice drummer.
Thanks,
Kerstin
guys.
didn't ever play bass, and then it was
No.
like, well, I play guitar. Chris plays drums really well, because Kerstin also plays drums.
We're actually all like originally drummers.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever switched places on the stage?
No.
Not during a Leggy set. We have a different band where Kerstin is the drummer.
Same people?
Me and Kerstin, it's someone else.
Oh, that's awesome. So you got some more songs coming up for us.
Yeah.
Take it away. Watching Audiotree Live. So you are all feminists, and I was wondering, Chris, as a man that studied gender and women's studies, what was your experience like? Were there any challenges or things that kind of opened your eyes along the way?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Yeah, there were, for sure.
What college did you go to?
University of Cincinnati.
Awesome. So at my university, I went to the U of I. We have the same program, but it was like all women that take it. It was a very small program. Is it kind of like that for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So what kind of classes did you take that kind of inspired you to keep studying that?
Really all of them. I can't really single any out because I feel like they all had a similar impact, and I
didn't you write
really
like
enjoyed
a
all of them.
thesis on like the history of women in punk rock or something?
It was like kind of dealt with like DIY, like the after effect of like Riot Girl kind of, and also like I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining stuff.
No, that's awesome. I'm actually, so Bikini Kill, is that a big influence for all of you, or just you, Chris?
It was for me. That was one of the bands that got me into like playing music.
Yeah, I learned about Riot Girl from Chris, from growing up with Chris. So.
That's really awesome. Yeah, so their message is very overtly feminist, and it seems like that's a goal of theirs to make it loud and proud. Is that similar for you guys, or is it more just kind of, woven in unintentionally?
I don't think it's unintentional. I think there's like different ways to be like a feminist. Like I think singing openly about like sexuality in a non-negative way, like without saying like this is a feminist song. Like to me that's like feminist. Like
definitely.
Talking about the experiences of a woman. Like we have a song that's not out yet, but it's basically like dealing with like consent, and like very many people I know have like been in situations that are like really gray areas, and it's pretty fucked.
So just kind of about how like every woman has a similar story about like a gray
Or
area
people,
consent
not
issue.
just
People
women.
too.
Yeah, definitely. It's super important to talk about, and I think that when you have a platform like music, it's just like really inspiring for people that are kind of afraid to open up those conversations. So the next song you're playing is Girls Like Us. Do you want to talk a little bit about what the message of that is, if it's feminist or, kind of just what it is?
That song was inspired by, like, Kerstin was having a bad, like, I don't remember. This song is, like, so old, but...
I don't even know the story.
Yeah, you were just, like, feeling down about, like, a guy situation, and I was just like, that's bullshit. You're, like, awesome, and then...
Yeah, a pump-up song.
It also worked because I had like the line in my head like something like doesn't grow on trees, like had the beat in my head, and then I was like, I'm not gonna make this song about like you're such a good dudes like you don't grow on trees. Like fuck that, like make it about us.
Yeah, it's really important to empower each other, I think, and just like kind of be like, hey, you deserve to have high self-esteem even if you don't right now. Yeah, let's hear it. I'm excited to hear it.
Cool.
There are plenty of fish in the sea, but girls like us don't grow on trees. They say it needs champagne, so we ain't that shy. You got a 20 in your pocket and mischief in your eyes. Cheap champagne, so we ain't that shy. I've got a clover in my locket and cherries in my Sprite. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but girls like us don't grow on trees.
Watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Leggy. So I want to hear about the backpacking trip to Europe, where you went, what was your favorite, or some of your favorite places, and if you played any shows.
Well, the backpacking trip was right after we graduated high school. The three of us and like another close friend went backpacking through Europe for a month, which was pretty
A whole month is a
incredible.
long time.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Did you enjoy sort of the rugged lifestyle, or was it pretty planned out, like a structured trip, or
It
kind of
was, like,
unstructured?
No.
Moderately structured.
Moderately structured, but like we were like
Yeah.
figuring out
As,
like,
as structured as like an 18-year-old can plan a 30-day trip.
Yeah.
yeah, like booking the hostels of the next city like the
2 days before.
two days
That's pretty good planning.
before. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that
was-
sounds like me.
It was
Yeah.
really cool. We hit up a lot of spots. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What countries?
We did Belgium, France, England,
Sweden,
Sweden,
Denmark.
Denmark.
I remember. Did we go to England? We went to England, yeah.
Wow.
Did you say that? Okay.
England, yeah.
So
Netherlands.
was it mostly a fun trip, or was it kind of like a learning experience for you guys?
It was totally fun.
Yeah, it was like one of the few experiences where you can think, like, at the time, not just in retrospect, like, this is an incredible experience that I'll remember forever.
That's
Yeah.
really awesome. So, Chris, what was some of your favorite spots that you picked?
And while we were over there,
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed Amsterdam, and UK was cool. I had fun. We stayed with Veronique's grandma in Belgium on this like coastal town. That was really nice.
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's like a small
beautiful.
beach town in
Yeah.
Belgium. That was tight.
Do you get to travel a lot together as a band to other countries currently, or is that like a one-off thing?
We've done a month-long UK tour last year. So
That's
that
awesome.
was that was like a crazy experience.
In what way was it crazy?
I mean, we were on tour opening for Shonen Knife for 4 weeks, which was just like, what the fuck?
Did
So
you
it's
notice
exciting.
any difference between like how the UK audience responds to you?
Yeah, they like.
Well, it's a hard
loved us.
comparison because obviously we don't open for Shonen Knife every day.
Yeah.
And they were like a lot of sold out shows, but
Yeah, and the Shonen Knife crowd is like typically like, it's a lot of like older guys
Yeah.
who like liked our band.
they buy a lot more CDs.
They
in the
bought
UK. I
CDs.
can tell you that.
It was cool.
They were
I
like
think-
really perplexed that we had cassette tapes for sale.
Were they like, "What are you gonna do with this?"
Yeah.
So they like
You-
CDs.
You went to like a punk
Yeah, I went to like a
record
punk
store and
record
they didn't
store in
have
the
any.
UK, so I was expecting like, oh, they're just gonna have like 7 inches in tapes.
Yeah.
But it was all CDs.
What a letdown.
So I was like, I brought a tape to leave here, and he was like, cool, I can maybe figure out a way to play that.
Yeah, well, they're
Okay.
kind of like a keepsake. I mean, I know
Yeah.
a lot of people that buy tapes at DIY shows that don't have tape players.
Yeah.
Just because they
Yeah.
like to have them, you know?
Right.
And support the
Like,
act.
support the band, yeah.
Absolutely. So we have one more song from you.
Yeah.
I'm sad to see you go.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks,
This
guys.
is a new one, so we're really excited about it. Thanks for having us. All right.
Thank
watching Audiotree Live here with Leggy. It's been super badass to have you guys in studio, and I just want to say thanks to the awesome people in studio, the sound engineers, thanks to the camera and lighting crew for making it look awesome, and you can support the band by downloading or streaming the session when it comes out in a few weeks. Send us a shout out via social media if you want to connect, and from all of us here at Audiotree Live, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.